Kayuani Yohane, Yohane, Kayuani Yohane, Yohane.
Akwesasne TV's election coverage has been brought to you by
the Akwesasne Convenience Store Association, which is now located at the Mohawk Indian Housing and Community Building, 188 McGee Road, Akwesasne, 518-358-2229. The funding members are AK Gas and Tobacco, Another Damn Cigarette Store, Bear's Den, Big Boys, East End Convenience, Gustoa Gas and Tobacco, Mohawk Junction, Red Fox Gas, Speedway Convenience, Truck Stop Number 9, Twin Leaf Express, and Twin Leaf Gas and Tobacco.
Sego, welcome to Akwesasne TV's 2015 election coverage. Today we will be interviewing candidates who are vying for the seat of the St. Regis Mohawk Tribal Council. In studio we have Ruth Bell, who is running for Tribal Sub-Chief. Sego, Ruth, how are you?
Sego, I'm fine, thank you.
Tell us a little about yourself and your decision to run for Sub-Chief.
I was born here, raised. I graduated from Salmon River High School. I went to Syracuse to further my education. While I was down there, I met my husband, and we stayed in the Syracuse area for over 40 years. We have 2 children. I have a son and a daughter, 3 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. Naturally, in pursuit of my career after graduating from school, I worked various places, and then after retiring from New York State, I came home. I've been home for approximately 3.5 years, and once I came back home, I delved right into learning what was going on in our community. I started attending all the tribal monthly meetings. I joined a couple committees, and after I did that, someone told me that if I really wanted to know what was going on with the tribe, that I needed to attend the weekly work sessions that are held by Tribal Council. So for the past 2 years, I've been doing that. And once I started learning more and more about what was going on, I started asking more and more questions, and I wasn't getting what I considered clear answers. And then with all my travels around the territory complaining about not getting the answers, someone said to me that I will probably never get the answers that I'm looking for unless I sat at the council table. So I made my decision that that's what I needed to do. And that's why I'm running for sub-chief, so that I can get answers to my questions.
So what is your prior experience working with civic, community, or governmental organizations?
Well, in raising my children, I did the natural things, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. My son was quite the athlete. I was involved in, you know, his sports activities and associations and whatnot. And of course, governmental, I worked for New York State for 28 years for several of their agencies. I worked in the health field, the mental health field, and finally with taxation and finance, which is not a popular agency, but I learned quite a bit from them. And that's where I retired from. I worked myself up in the ranks of the organization and retired as a manager.
All right. And then what do you perceive as 3 of the most important concerns facing Akwesasne today?
Number 1 for me is our treatment of elders, and then the MOU and the cleanup of the General Motors site. The elders, because I've been involved with the Elders Benefit Committee, trying to get the $200 a month for our seniors, we have been going door to door collecting signatures for our petition. And I have been discovering we have a lot of poor people here, and we need to get more assistance for our elders. For the MOU, I've been attending all of our meetings that the Tribal Council has had, trying to keep us updated. I've read the MOU, and I feel there are a lot of areas in there that really need to be discussed more. The General Motors, once again, I'm attending all of the meetings that the Tribal Council has held, giving us updates on that. And we need to really get more involved in that, because we have so many health issues on the territory that are a direct result of the General Motors, what do I want to say, toxic contributions to our community. When I was raised here, the word cancer was practically unknown. It was a foreign word to us. Since I've been back, I don't believe there's a family on this reserve that isn't touched by cancer. And I feel personally that it's probably a direct result of the General Motors activities that they've done to us. You know, so.
Makes you think.
Yes.
Makes you think. Okay, so what areas of Akwesasne do you think present an opportunity for economic development and revitalization?
Because we are located in such a rural area, there is not much for us here. But since I have been back, I have met so many creative and smart people. I've kind of sat back and thought, why don't we have more going on here? We just recently had an exhibition at the elementary school of young entrepreneurs. I was amazed at these young people and what they thought up. And I can't help but wonder, you know, how many of our older people are just sitting home with all these ideas that they should be presenting to us. And I would like to see that happen. I believe that our development lays in the hands of our people, and they just need to bring those ideals forth.
Okay, and would you think that's an appropriate approach to presenting opportunity?
Well, what we need to do is to get maybe a little bit more advertisement out there that the tribe is always willing to hear and would welcome these ideas. We have a whole department in the tribe, our economic development department, that would welcome ideas and would assist people in helping to see where they need to go and get funding, or, you know, and how to present their ideas to perhaps get the backing they need to get their things. How many stories have we heard on the media, on internet service and whatnot, how Bill Gates developed his multi-billion company in his garage? That's where he started. You know, a lot of great companies get started in the garage. So basements, whatever, wherever our people are sitting there thinking of these ideas, they need to get them out of the garages and the basements and brought to us so that we can have open discussions and hopefully give them assistance in helping them develop all their great ideas. And I know we have a lot of them. Mm-hmm. I see that, you know. We have, you know, all our creative people. And we just need to help them a little bit more.
Okay. And actually, the last question I'm going to ask you is, why should residents vote for you?
I believe to be successful, there are three things you need. You need knowledge, willpower, and determination. I feel I have the knowledge because of all my work experience, but also because since I have been back, I have been attending all the meetings and attending all the work sessions. So I already have a very good knowledge of how the tribe works, okay? Willpower, I believe I'm full of willpower, and that I'm been working on the Elders Benefit Committee for 1.5 years, and I haven't given up. That's also determination, you know. In my weekly meetings that I have on Thursday night at the senior centers for the Elders Benefit Committee, I've had 5 former chiefs attend at one time or another. And I had one of those former chiefs actually say to me, "Ruth, I'm so glad you weren't here when I was on council." And I kind of just took that back, and I'm going, "Excuse me?" And they go, "You're like a pit bull. You get your jaws into something and you're not letting go." And she goes, "You keep coming back, and you're coming back, and you come back." I go, "Exactly, and that's what needs to be done in order to achieve what you believe in." And that is one of the things that, you know, I have foremost is the to get that $200 a month for our seniors established. And the second thing that I want to do is that I feel that Tribal Council needs to be more forthcoming with what is happening in the tribe. I would like to see more transparency given of what they're doing. And if I am elected sub-chief, that is something that I hope to do, to let the community know more about what is happening with council and what they actually do.
Great, thank you, Ruth, for stopping by. Is there anything else you had to add or comments to throw in?
No, not really. Just vote for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I really feel that I can contribute positively to this community.
Great.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now.
Yawa. Thanks for watching. I'm Kit Thomas for Akwesasne TV.
Yo, honey,